My name is Gary Brado, and I'm a documentary filmmaker and an entrepreneur. The economy is in less than perfect shape, and when the jobs go away, there's nothing left to do but get up and get creative. And there are people all over America doing just that. It's estimated that up to 85% of new businesses fail. So I'm going coast to coast to hear the personal stories of the people who beat the odds and started a successful business from the ground up. This is Startup.
I really started my businesses to live the life I want to live. Before this, I was editor-in-chief of Essence magazine. They all said, you know, black women would kill to have that job. Yeah. And I said, but I'm not going to die to have it.
One of us just looked at the other one and said, you know, we should open a zombie store. And then the other one's response was, yeah, we should. And then most ideas just die right there.
We had no working capital, we had no marketing budget. I mean, that's how bad it was.
Took the equity out of my house and was really getting down to the bottom of the barrel.
Right.
You know, walking someone's dog making $10.
I didn't have any money when I started this up. I had a sandbag.
Human beings are the most beautifully designed animal in the world when it comes to mistake making. And rather than to run away from mistakes, rather than to pretend like they never happened, embrace them.
Joe had alluded to the fact that you guys refied your house and gave them 50 grand to start.
Yes, yes. We told them that if they didn't succeed, we would move in with them for the rest of their lives, and that would be their punishment.
I tell people all the time who ask me, if you really want it, you have to find a way to get the money. Because at the end of the day, a dream is great, but you have to make that dream happen. I'm book smart, but I'm street smart, and I learned a lot of that from my mom.
Paragliding is the best form of flight because basically with a big ball of fabric, some strings, you can run off the hill and you can be a pilot. And that is what our company is all about.
But it's really what you do when the chips are down that really tell about what your company's all about.
I turned to my wife, I said, hey, why don't we take the money that we had saved up all this time, why don't we just go out and buy a bus and build a website and start taking strangers out for pizza. So,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Well, she thought I was nuts.
And it's funny because people say, oh, well, you own a business because you have a degree in business. They didn't pull you aside in college and say, okay, this is what you do, you know. A lot of this was trial and error.
And they said, you can't have a hotel in the middle of a residential block. The community rallied around us and we did petitions. I was from the pulpits of churches. They were signing. It was in stores and shops, and everybody said, no, save our bed and breakfast.
The loan officer they gave us at the bank happened to be a horror movie fan. And
huge zombie fan.
Read over the business plan and said, here's money, go do it.
Oh my God. You're telling me that I'm gonna go from like 0 to flying today?
No. I feel like at some point or another, maybe that quarterback in life gonna have to pat the ball and I'm gonna get him. And so that's how I feel about this product. That's how I feel about this restaurant. That's how I feel about my life.
What's the right time to grow, or should you grow? It's not really about how much you make, it's how much you retain and the quality of life that you have.
We just got picked up nationally with Whole Foods. I mean, you take it step by step, you know. It wasn't overnight. Case by case, order by order.
Owning one, hard. Owning 5?
Crazy.
One of the things that separates great entrepreneurs from everybody else is that they have a bias towards action. Even if they're not sure where they're going to end up or how it's going to play out, if you've got a spark of an idea, start moving on it. So get off the couch, make something happen, go do it, stop watching this already, and get your idea going.
This is Startup.